Students, so I hope you have watched the first video. So that is a very important video for balancing a chemical equation. Without watching that video, please don't watch this video because you need to know the basic terms for balancing a chemical equation. Okay, so let us start with the first equation. Okay, first is what? There is one atom of magnesium, two atoms of oxygen, that is on the reactant side, right? Then on the product side there are two atoms of magnesium and two atoms of oxygen. Since this 2 is written before, that means there are two atoms of magnesium and two atoms of oxygen. Now oxygen, it is clear that two atoms are here also there are two atoms, so these atoms of oxygen are equal. But let us see, magnesium there are two atoms, but here you can see in magnesium only one atom is there, right? So we can write a 2 before it, so that will make what? That means what? Mg2. That means what? Two atoms of magnesium are there. So some students, they write like this, so this is the wrong procedure. You cannot write, you have to always write 2 on the forward position. Okay, so that means this equation is balanced. So let us see, on the reactant side the number of atoms of magnesium is 2 and oxygen is 2. On the product side the number of atoms of magnesium is also 2 and the number of atoms of oxygen is also 2. That means this equation is balanced, right? So let us try the second one. Here if you see, there are two atoms of sodium and here there is one atom, right? So they need to be equal, right? So if I have to make it equal, then I have to multiply 1 2 on the front, right? I have to put 1 2 here. Then again let us see oxygen atoms. Here oxygen atoms are 2. If there are two oxygen atoms and there is only one oxygen atom, that means here I have to add 1 2, right? If I add 1 2 here, then this number of oxygen atoms become equal, definitely. Then now let us see the number of atoms of hydrogen. Here there are two atoms of hydrogen. Since this 2 is multiplying with each of this element, so there are two atoms of hydrogen atom and there are two atoms of hydrogen, right? So there are 2 plus 2, that means what? 4. So that means what? Number of atoms of sodium are 2, hydrogen is 4 and oxygen is 2 on the reactant side. And on the product side the number of atoms of sodium is 2, hydrogen is 2 and again here there are 2, that means 4 atoms and here oxygen is 2. So since now the number of atoms on both the side are equal, so that means this chemical equation is balanced, right? So let us try the next one. So here you can see one atom of sodium one atom, okay, chlorine one atom, chlorine one atom, but here see hydrogen two atoms are there, so we have to multiply 1 2 here, no other choice. If you are putting 1 2 here, that means there are two atoms of hydrogen as well as two atoms of chlorine. If there are two atoms of chlorine, then you definitely have to put 1 2 here. That means what? There are two atoms of chlorine as well as two atoms of sodium. So to make it equal, you have to put 1 2 here. Then you can see the total number of sodium atoms is 2 2 and chlorine atom 2 2 and hydrogen atom 2 2. So this is balanced. So on the reactant side the number of atoms of sodium is 2, hydrogen is 2 and chlorine is 2 as well. And on the product side the number of atoms of sodium is 2, chlorine is 2 and hydrogen is 2. Okay, so this equation is balanced. So let us try the next one. So here you see again here in this element the total number of atoms is 2, right? So in aluminium the total number of atoms is 2 and here also it is 2, definitely equal. But here chlorine atoms are what? 2 3s are 6. There are 6 chlorine atoms, be careful, 2 3s are 6, so there are 6 chlorine atoms, that means 6 chlorine atoms are there, so we definitely have to add 1 6 here. So that automatically makes that there are 6 hydrogen atom, right? So 3 2s are 6, so definitely all are balanced. So aluminum atoms are 2, hydrogen is 6, and chlorine is 6 on the reactant side. And on the product side, let us see, number of atoms of aluminum is 2, hydrogen is 6, and chlorine is 6. So this number of atoms on both the sides are equal, so this chemical equation is balanced. So we have started with the easier problems. Slowly we will pick up the pace and go to harder levels. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. Thank you.